Hey guys! All right, well, I wanted to create a spring Easter project with ink, of course. And so if you haven't tried ink before, this is definitely the perfect project for you. We do have ink packets. Guys, this is new to us. We do have ink packets. They have a variety of color. They basically have the basic ones, but if you are not sure if you want to try ink or not, this is definitely the first step to it. So this bundle here will have 2 paste packets of your choice. It's going to have, or coordinated with your random transfer. Okay, so whatever this color, or you can send me a message once you get the bundle. So it might get one of these, it might have one of these transfers. If you're really specific and you're like, I really want that specific, send me a message. And if I still have one available for you, I sure will try to get that for you. So it will get one of those. And if you like, they're all really cool, just send me one. I will happily just coordinate it with you unless you want specific colors. Okay, so 1 transfer, 2 paste packets, one of these, 2 of these. You're going to get 2 of these kitchen towels. Okay, so these are, it might be like this specific kind or a little bit thicker. So these are flour sacks. You'll get 2 of them. You're going to get a sticky mat. This one is, I believe it's like a 5x7 or 4x6. It will fit perfectly on your transfer, okay? And then you're going to get a cute little accessory that will go exactly with what your thing is. That way you can have a little bow on it, whichever way you want. Okay, so let's get started. Let me get, here's my ink mat. The ink mat is important, guys, because it is sticky. As you can see, all my stuff is sticking on here. It is sticky and it helps for your ink not to go through, okay? So I just want to make sure that it is on in the middle. Okay, I think this is good. I'm going to put it right here. And I am going to stretch it and it's going to stick right on there, which is great. Okay, we want it right on there. And if it's not flat, just stretch it out, guys. You want it as flat as possible. Look at that. Which makes, this is why I like ink, because 1, you don't have to worry about fuzzing your transfer. This thing is going to be like super flat. And that's what the ink mat is for, to be nice and flat. Okay, so I am going to use Let's Get Buzzing. Like I said, you can choose if I have it available, if not, or send me some, like your top 3, and I'll see if I can send you one of those. It will have 2 ink packets. And then it will have your mat, okay? And your 2, sorry guys, I forgot my ink. Okay, so I am going to use Bumblebee and Black. That is the color that I am going to use for this particular project. So all you have to do is squeeze your paste out. Do not squeeze all of it unless you are going to use it all in one sitting. I would just squeeze a little bit at a time. A little bit of this goes a really long way. So I don't want you to squeeze all your packet out. I want you to squeeze a little bit in a tray, which it will have 2 trays as well. So squeeze a little bit in a tray. If you need more, you're just going to continue squeezing it out. And when you're done, all you're going to do is fold it and paper clip it and save it for later. If you squeeze it all out, you can put it in little containers, but they really do honestly last a lot longer in those packets, okay? So FYI on that. If you are new and are going to need a squeegee, I can probably add it in there for you. So you don't have to worry about letting me know. So I'll go ahead and add a little mini squeegee in there as well. So, okay, so I painted these, the bee and the Let's Get Buzzin'. I painted it black, okay? And like I said, it is ink, so it is definitely permanent. And then I'm going to paint the little lines, and we're gonna paint it Bumblebee. This yellow is called Bumblebee, okay? There we go. And if there's, like I said, if there's a certain color, you can dilute them. If you want to put some white with this yellow to make it a little bit lighter, just add a little bit of white. Or if you don't like this black or the blue, if you want it a little bit lighter, add a little bit of white. If you want it darker, add a little bit of, I'm trying to not get so much black on here. There we go. All right, let's clean this off and pick it up. See where we're at. Oh, that came out cute. Okay. We're good. I think we are good. If you want to add a little bit of yellow into the little bees, you sure can. I recommend you drying it a little bit first before you add any yellow to it. So it says, let's get buzzing. Isn't that pretty? It's up to you guys. You don't have to. I think it looks nice just like that. If you want to use a little bit of the yellow ink on it, I'll show you how. Just grab a brush and a little bit of the yellow. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so grab a little bit of I'm actually gonna wet it first. Make sure it's nice and pointy. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of yellow, and it's a little bit too much. And then just dab the inside of your bees, okay? Just to give it color. You do not have to do it. It's up to you. But if you want them to have just a tad bit of color, just add a little bit with your yellow, okay? There we go. And they're gonna come out so cute. You can do it again with your flowers if you get the transfer with the flowers, with your bunny, with anything you want, guys. There we go. Just a little bit. Here I'm just going to just dab because it's so close to the black. There we go. There. How cute! Look at this. All right, let me clean this off first before I move, because ink is permanent and we do not want to get it anywhere else. So, look how pretty that came out. Isn't that cute? Let's get buzzing. The light kind of, you can't really see it, but it says let's get buzzing. Okay, so now to dry it. Hit it with a dryer, leave it there for 24 hours. Heat set it the next day. If you do not have a Cricut or a heat press or something, use your little, use your iron, okay? You do not need a heat press. You can do it with your iron. There we go. You can let it dry. You want it to dry before you heat set it. So you can let it dry overnight, or you can just do it with your blow dryer and heat it or dry it for a good 10 minutes or less, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Depends on how dry or how how much ink you actually left on there. There we go. It's actually doing really good since we already kind of heat set it. There we go. If you have any of those little fuzzies on there, if you have any of the fuzzies on there, guys, just kind of push them in. Because once it heat sets, you don't want it to heat like out and it looks like all the little fuzzies are coming out. So, but it really doesn't have any. Okay, take your sticky mat out. Put some type of towel or a heat mat in there. Get yourself some parchment paper or a Teflon paper. And then if you do have a heat press, 350 degrees for 30 seconds will do it. If you do not have it, you can do it with an iron at your highest heat that your that cotton can last. And then you just go over it for about 4 minutes, just going rotating, and it should be good. Okay, so it is that fast. And you're done. So we're gonna put our little rope on it so it can look cute with our bee. And we are completely done with this project. So like I said, guys, this is a bundle. If you want to try ink, this is perfect. So let's put it together like so. Get it on here. And then we are gonna grab some rope and tie it on here. So we're just gonna tie it on. This is gonna look so stinking cute. And guys, you can do this as a gift for people. So that is what I love about these, that it can totally be a gift for anybody. So what do you think? I put a little, if you do grab this Let's Get Buzzin', like I said, it'll have something. It'll have some type of rope or a little trinket that goes with your whatever it is that you got. Okay, so that is it. Hit that heart button for me. I hope you like our cute little towel, and check the bundles. Bye guys, thank you for watching.